Welcome to the dark side. Lady Vader here, playing more Banished. And, we're still waiting on these people to finish the tailor shop building. But our population's doing pretty good. We have 11 kids growing up. We have people gathering stuff. That's always important. We have plenty of food. You always want to have plenty of food. Are y'all gonna... I mean, yes, we're low on stone, but really, let's not be ridiculous. Thank you. Okay, let's see how fast you can build this so we can start having clothing for people. Okay, there you go. Okay, now that's done. And we will start a couple more crop fields. Corn, beans. So we'll have 11 farms and some hunters, and let's see. I think, well, that I'm clearing out, so we'll leave that for now. Okay, it's gonna be a while before they clear all that. But let's see, what about up here? Is there a good place for another hunting camp? Put a bridge here. Why did I close that window? That's alright. Okay. Sure. We'll pretend that makes sense. Oh. They're bringing stuff for the bridge, which, okay, there, I can click on it, good. Build a path so no one gets confused. Path. Can that, okay, yeah, go around there like that. Whoa. We can bring it up here. Find it. And now, yep, build the bridge. Oh, we're up to 13 kids. That's good. We're doing really well on food. Okay. Here we go. Now, hunting camp. Put it over here? Yeah, over there. And then make a path to the bridge. Now everyone knows where they're supposed to go, where they're supposed to work, and people are gathering stuff. That's always good. I think they're gathering. Are they gathering? Somewhere, maybe. Oh. You know, we're gonna reevaluate what we're pulling down here. And we are gonna focus on stone for the moment since we're so low on it. So, laborers, do your thing. There are plenty of jobs to do, but you always want to make sure you have laborers free for things like gathering stone and wood, just gathering all the supplies you need, and then if you want to build something, you have a pool of people to pull from. And it getting cold up in here. It getting cold up in here. Oh, what are we low on? Stone? Oh, firewood. Okay. So, I think our best plan is to build another woodcutter. Can I fit? Yes, I can fit this here. Okay. So we'll put that there. We're still going to be kind of low on stone, but we'll get there in the end. Then we'll have one person set up. How are we doing on storage? Okay, we have plenty of food. And it's almost spring, so we'll have more food. And then some of our kids should be growing up soon. Could you fit? Could you? What are we complaining about? Yes, the reserve of firewood is still low. Okay. I don't really know what you want me to do about that. I have people cutting firewood. I just added another person cutting firewood, so you're gonna have to live with what you got here, bud. How's that? Okay, we're gonna keep complaining about firewood. Y'all go ahead with that. Whoop. Well, some of our kids grew up, so now we'll have more stone to work with. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Get the stone over here? Not yet. But we're working on it. Yay. That's good. So once they get that stone, we'll have them collect a little more wood, although we're doing pretty good with that. For the moment, anyway. And then, okay. Once that's done, we will remove our builders and add 3 hunters. And y'all all just walked away. Thank you, that's incredibly helpful, I say sarcastically. Would you like to please go back and finish what you're doing? Thank you. That's it? What is this, drive-by building? What is... Jeez. You know, you'll have more food if you actually finish what you're doing. So, 3 more hunters. And we're getting a nice reserve of stone built up. We don't have anything to make... Okay, we don't have anything to make coats out of, but we've got some stored clothes, and that should bring some leather in. That now that we've just had a deer brought in. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so since we ran low on firewood, we're going to increase the limit of how much they cut. And how are we doing here with our stone? Okay, so we'll let them finish cutting that, and we will... Oh, might want to increase our food limit too. We don't want to waste food. But we will return when we are ready to do some more building. And we'll let our people do the harvesting over here. So we will be back. Okay, we are back, and we're going to add one of the most important buildings you can ever have in your town, a hospital. Because as soon as someone gets sick, that's when it all falls to pieces. Because one person gets sick, and then suddenly the whole town is sick, and then a bunch of people die, and that's just not what you want. It's bad news. It's very upsetting. So we will make someone a physician. It's a very interesting way to promote someone to physician, just kind of, you know, oh, you're a doctor now, by the way. So we've got that. We opened up another orchard here. And now, okay, y'all are going to take a little break, I see. But, our houses are getting a little crowded. So, okay. There we go. So, we are going to build some more houses up over here. Of course, we put our little well down here that I just covered up with another house because, yeah, that's really the best way to do things, weren't you aware? But, we're growing slowly but surely. We have a lot more adults now, but we're a little low on kids, and we want to keep going with the kids. So we we have more people to continue growing our population and, you know, just keep things going. So we'll build a decent number of houses over here. We don't want to put them too close together because, well, first of all, do you really want your neighbors crawling up your nose? And second of all, if something catches on fire, then it's really bad if they're too close together and you lose, like, you know, 12 houses or whatever. So just do one more here when that one's done being built. And then we should have plenty of space. And this way, if anyone comes down sick, they can go to the physician and hopefully, like, you know, actually not die. Because, you know, survival is good. Over here we got some more people cut the trees down. And they're almost done in this area, so we're just going to add a few more. And we're going to have a pretty good labor force going here. I'm going to add 2 more people to farming. So I'll do 3. I'll do another orchard too. And yep, there we go. Make sure there's plenty of food coming in. And I think another thing we're gonna do is build another fisherman's hut up over here. Or fishing dock, whatever you want to call it. I mean, just pick a name, whatever. Okay. So we'll have 2 people to build that. Starting to get a little low on iron, but there's plenty of that to gather. So you always want to look ahead. Like if I'm getting close to 100 of something, it's time to gather more. And unless I need something, I usually do something in just like sections of the forest, but at this point, we want to make sure that everybody has want to make sure we have a good stock of everything. So we have plenty of wood to cut and stone if we want to build, and iron for tools. Now we have the fishing dock here. We'll just scoot the road past there. And another thing we're going to want is another barn for goods, preferably not in the middle of the road, because you can see we're starting to get pretty full over here. Why? Oh, I was like, why do we have 4 builders? Oh, I need builders for the barn. Duh. Oh my. We are just at our food limit, and that just makes me happy. Let's see, are people still? Yep, they're still working on the iron over here. And let's see. We got our hunters. Oh, the deer are all strolling over by the hunter's shack. Let's hope someone brings something home. Never have too many tools or too much food. Because from what I've been able to see, food doesn't go bad in this game. So you just kind of have an endless supply as long as it's still coming in. So we'll just file that under things I'm not going to complain about. Okay, they're getting that iron. Get the rest of the trees over here. Let's go to that hill. And we'll get these couple over here. Oh, we don't need those builders anymore, so we can have more people. You can see our number of kids is going up again now that we have more housing. Yeah, people only seem to breed when there are 2 people per house. see. 1, 2. Looks like 2 more houses would be a good idea, so we'll do that. So there's 1, 2. And then once we have that all set up, we can have, there we go, we're cutting down the little trees. Once we have those built, we'll have a good population to keep us going for a bit, and we can leave that be. And you can see we still have plenty of food stored. And the number's just going up. So that's never something to complain about. There we go. Oh, we can stop looking at that little household there for a moment. Let's see. So we're cutting all those down. So we'll also get the stone in this area. And we can move up this way and get trees, stone, and iron, but I don't like to have a bunch of areas suggested for harvesting at the same time, because then it seems like nothing gets done, and that gets very aggravating. It's like, people, do your work. So, okay, we've got a really good number of fields. We're not using all of these at the moment, so we're just gonna put a road all the way around. So then people have, like, you know, a way to get to and from work, wherever their work may be. Seems like roads, I can't tell if roads help or not so much, because you can see a lot of people just run across the field and do whatever, but I mean, I like the way it looks, so we'll just go with it. Have that come attach over there. Attach it over here, and then people have multiple routes to work with. We'll attach the bridge. There we go. And we are at the food limit again. We have a nice number of kids. I don't know why all these people are running around in the cemetery. What are y'all doing in here, huh? What are we, throwing a party and no one told me? Hello? Guys, what are you? Oh, these are all the farmers that think we have too much food. So, we'll raise the limit yet again. Because the more food we have in storage, the better. And then people will keep working instead of wandering around in the cemetery like they have no idea what's going on. Because that's not very helpful. So you guys are doing good over here. But I mean, this is a good solid start. We don't have like the kids outnumbering the adults and pulling a children of the corn takeover over here. And we're stocking up well on supplies. That's always a good thing. So yeah, a good part of this game is just, you know, keeping up with supply and demand, and I think I will build a little bridge across the lethal stream. If I can. There we go. And then we can have easier ways to get places, etc., etc. Now, how are we doing with storage? That's always something you want to check. See, that's 20% full. This is 70% full, so we're doing pretty good with that at the moment. And hopefully someone will wander over and actually build that bridge eventually. Oh, there we go. See, there we go. You guys can do this. Are we still okay, you ran out of stuff to harvest over here. Actually, we're gonna keep going this way, so we can get a nice Nice batch of everything from this area. Stone, iron, wood, well, logs. Logs and firewood are classified separately, apparently, so we don't argue with it. Let's see. Oh, looks like we had someone die. Let's see. Tools and reports. Let's see. Oh, someone died of old age. Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. Old age is not a horrible thing. One thing we should be gathering, though, is medicine. And that is under, yeah. We want an herbalist, herbalist, however you want to pronounce it, I don't know. We'll just put that there. And there's our little road. We'll do 3 herbalists. When this is finished being built, they'll have a job. And let's see, we still have people. We have people gathering stuff. Okay. We're gonna do another bridge over here so they don't have to walk quite so far. There we go. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. Allergies. Hello. How you doing? I'm just gonna sneeze in everyone's ear now, you know. But see, it's nice because we're also clearing out room for future building while we're getting supplies. So we're making sure we have everything we need. And let's see, we've lived here 10 years and we've only had 2 people die. That's definitely a good thing. Let's see, is this? Yes, okay. So we'll put 2 people back in laboring. And then our bridge builders will finish this. You want to make things pretty easy to access so your little people don't get like annoyed with you, or I don't know, I've never seen them go on strike, but since some of them decide to wander around aimlessly at random times, maybe they're doing that and they're just not telling me. But that's about it for this episode, and Lady Vader out. See ya.